Thankyou. A part of our show where Jack Worthing, that's me, answers your letters and questions about our life in Wellington Wells. Let's see what Rosalie Miller's got.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? Yeah, we're so pleased you survived the Garden District. Toodaloo.
The way uncles do, eh? All you need to know, my dear, is that I feel as fond of you as any uncle.
I can't remember what it's like to feel safe.
You won't even remember what you were so upset about. I'm so glad I was able to help. Well, I did so enjoy hearing from all. This is from Mr. Fitzroy Dix of Monmouth Place. Days, I feel rather tired, and it's hard to get out of bed. So, now, oh dear, I hope this isn't going to be a medical question. I've already got open window. The peculiar thing is, they're all black with sharp black beaks. And all they do all day is go caw, caw, caw. Why are there chickens on my neighbor's roof? I think they're not.
It's so much nicer to be dry, isn't it? Someday, when you have teeth, you'll be able to eat Mummy's cooking. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm a very good cook, though my mum complained I never followed a recipe. I was always inventing my own. Alright, I did blow up one cake, and I never heard the end of it, did I? Well, you and I will cook up such lovely golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake when you rise. Pretty, isn't it? They made us memorize it at school. At the time, Mummy was far more interested in love poems. Poets ought to write some more sleep poems, don't you think?
I think I can assure you that the next war will be a string of English victories like you've never even imagined. Useful to you in your own life. Do keep those letters coming. In fact, with Victory Day coming up, tune in again tomorrow for cheery answers to your questions about your life in Wellington Wells. Jack Worthing saying, cheerio, and on with your day. I'll see you soon.
You will take your joy immediately.
The worst thing about Joy is you can't read people. How are you supposed to know who people want you to be if you have to rely on what they say?
My side effects. Oh.
Moving house never be clean.
bad way to go, I suppose. But let's talk about coffee. England is a drafty, wet country, and we all get colds from time to time. What do you think about it? Like cancer or pulmonary embolism, things that we don't have any way to treat anymore. Or it could just be a sign of bronchitis. If you've had a nasty cough for a while and you're just coughing and coughing and coughing and wheezing, then you probably do have bronchitis. So see if you can get your hands on some old cough drops, or if you have any left, drink plenty of tea, rest as much as you can, and try not to cough, and it'll probably eventually go away. But coughing up blood is
Do you think it's sweet enough?
Why don't you taste it? Seriously, you won't die from just a smidge. It'll just make everything burn a little brighter, is all. Back at the house, we'll give everybody a huge cup of it.
It doesn't hurt when we free our souls from their fleshy prisons, does it?
I think your heart races for a bit, and then off we go to the ethereal plane.
Why don't we use hemlock? Like how Socrates killed himself.
Nothing more we can
Hemlock
do
doesn't
for
hurt at
him.
all.
My God. They're brewing poison.
Because we already made 2 big batches of ditchlax. Can you imagine if we came back to the Reverend Father with a big bowl of hemlock now? He'd laugh at us. Might not even let us come along on the sacred journey.
I'll just keep stirring then.
All our questions will be answered once we're no longer in the prison of our bodies. That's what he said, right?
It's some sort of suicide cult. I'm not gonna let them poison a whole bunch of people. Now I've got to get rid of this poison. It's getting... I didn't know where else to go. I'm sorry.
Did he lock you out? You're here for Rue, I imagine.
Rue? Why the hell would I need Rue?
She's not...
That's an abortifacient.
Oh!
I'm not pregnant. I can't be. Joy's a contraceptive.
The regular kind is.
Oh, God. I'm such an idiot.
You have a lot to think about. If you keep it, then we'll help you as much as we can. But you'll need to be very brave, dear. Much braver than if you don't.
You can't kill all of them! There's the bloody
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. How do you know you need to sweat? Well, another thing is night sweat. If your sheets are soaking wet in the morning, well, then you have night sweat. Now, we know you're not having night sweat. Worrying, are you? Not if you're taking your joy.
Are we?
They'll be sure to get you to a place where you can be taken care of properly, and you won't infect anyone else. What if you suspect someone? Don't keep it a secret, or it might, well, you might catch it too. Be very careful with any handkerchiefs or clothes or sheets that someone might have caught blood on. elevate, and this is my prescription. Get plenty of sleep and exercise. Well, well, well.
Who did that?
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Croker. I expect the market of me.
Who's the...
I don't recall inviting you.
It's funny, you know. If there hadn't been a war, they weren't all stoned on joy, they'd have never let me be a chemist. Shop girl at a chemist, maybe. Good. Now I can sneak back in any time. Oh, my nose needs a bath.
Once upon a time, there lived a poor woodcutter and his wife and his two aged parents. The old man's name was Hanson, and the old woman's name
bloody well hear you, you know.
he didn't particularly like. What was that?
Oi!
Not been sleeping well. And Hanson said to Gretel, "Let us gather bright pebbles by the light of the moon." The next day at dawn, the woodcutter and his wife led his parents deep
I left my baby lying there, lying Hoven, hoven, go, go, go. Hoven, hoven, go. I never found my baby, oh. I saw the swan upon the lake, upon the lake, upon the lake. I saw the swan upon the lake. I never saw my baby, oh. Hoven, hoven, go, go, go. Hoven, hoven, go. I never found my baby, oh. I heard the curlew crying for, crying for, crying for. I heard the curlew crying for, but I never heard my baby, oh. Hoven, hoven, go, go, go. Hoven, hoven, go. I never found my baby, oh.
And now, catch a new song of our favorite.
Mrs. Pankhurst has a shop. How long has she had a shop? I shouldn't be surprised. That woman could sew a wedding suit for an octopus. Mrs. Pankhurst, how have you been?
Couldn't be better. I was having dizzy spells, but they've gone away. Isn't that wonderful when things just sort of cure themselves?
I've been meaning to go visit the Reform Club, but my old outfit... I seem to have filled out a bit since then, if you can believe that.
Oh, remember when I made you that lovely nurse's uniform? For the Reform Club? You know, I've always wanted to visit there. Wanda's such a good friend of mine, but she never tells me what goes on there. I imagine they drink tea and discuss how to reform government and things like that.
Sort of. Not exactly.
Could you wangle me an invitation? I keep asking my friend Wanda, and she always promises, but somehow it's always next week.
I ought to be able to manage that.
If you could get me an invitation, I'd be ever so thrilled. We could go together. Or come by when you've got one. Your new outfit should be done by then.
I wish I'd learned to sew. Well, I don't wish it. I probably have become a seamstress like Mum.
Afternoon.
Have you got my chemical back?
Not quite yet. I had no idea you had to be so careful with chemicals. Give me another little while. Morning.
I appreciate your custom. I hope to see you again soon.
Look who's in a hurry.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
Is something happening?
Mrs.
There you
Sackville,
are.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Blow her up. Shaving an egg.
Don't you look well?
All
What's
right.
the rush?
You're looking fine today.
See you at the pub.
Let's go.
I've got my eye on you.
Your house
Are
on
you
fire?
new around
Sorry,
here?
moustache.
Oh, did
Why
I
do you
just
think you're
forget?
I thought you might like
Oh,
this.
it happens, you know.
Is that a new suit? It's fantastic.
Lovely day for it.
Please step away immediately. Please step away immediately.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Bloody downer!
Wet blanket.